diners in Japan could soon eat food as salty as they wanted to be without having to really take in the salt. Weird, right? You should be thinking, wow, but that's not possible. A group of inventors in Japan had just accomplished it. They invented electric chopsticks that create false flavors, which the consumer can taste without having to really take in the sodium chloride. How does it work? The chopsticks work by creating electrical stimulation and a mini computer worn on the eater's wrist. Sodium ions, which are positively charged atoms, get transmitted from the food to the chopsticks and lastly to the diner's mouth, where it creates a sense of saltiness on the taste buds. The team that are working on the chopsticks said that they will refine the chopsticks and make them audible to consumers to buy next year. The utensils will find an audience in Japan, since the traditional diet contains a lot of salt ingredients like miso and soy sauce. The chopsticks will help the consumers take less salt. The body needs salt for two major reasons. One is nerve function, the other one is fluid balance. But there are also problems with too much salt. More than 0.5% of adults in England are taking too much salt, according to an NDNS study. The NDNS is short for National Diet and Nutrition Survey. It tests if people are having an unhealthy diet and how much nutrition they are taking in. The NHS recommends adults take no more than 6 grams of salt a day, which is not very difficult, right? Yet, do you know what the average intake of salt is? It is 7.5 grams, still 1.5 grams higher. What seems like a small difference, but when you pile it up into months, years, and even decades, that how long your life is, it becomes a huge extra amount that you cannot resist having an unhealthy diet. Nearly a third of adults in England are suffering with high blood pressure. And what's the main problem? Salt. Reduction in salt has proven to bring this down by a lot. It can also prevent a cardiovascular disease, which a lot of adults suffer with. You should be wondering, what's the matter with high blood pressure? The thing is, high blood pressure is the single biggest cause and problem to heart attacks and strokes. So could technology be the solution to our health problems? Some say yes, while others say no. My opinion is that it is 70% yes. Because health is very important and we should try our best to improve it. Without it, we can't do a lot of things like working on our hobbies or even get education properly. But I am also not very confident with the 30% no, since we haven't tested the technology for a long term, and since it uses electricity, we don't know if the electricity will have a bad effect on our health too. Also, we might rely on the technology and not know how to treat our health problems ourselves. That's my thoughts. What do you think? Thank you.